Sometimes I just decide to go live when I feel, I'm just in the mood, I'm in the, spirit and atmosphere to just go live. And yes, this is another. I had another breakdown in Ikeja this round. This is Ikeja. This is Allen Avenue, and my car actually passed the night here. Very horrible, very horrible. Just this same week, I had a breakdown in Yaba. I know how much money I spent in getting my car back on the road. It's not easy. Everything right now is expensive. Even labor, you have to negotiate with emotion and everything for you to be able to get the best deal out there. But I just want to give a little breakdown of my experience with the first breakdown, the second breakdown, which is right now. My car actually slept here. Today is Friday. Today is Friday. Today is Friday. Oh, somebody just joined the house. Emeka, nice one. He say, what of the car AC? My car AC is very on point. I don't have any issue with my AC. My AC is 100. In fact, my AC is safe. Oyinbo don't complain say your AC is too efficient. So I don't have a problem. But the problem I have, however, with the car is the cost of maintaining the suspensions. This is a 4MATIC. It's a C320 4MATIC, which means if you see any Mercedes that has the 4MATIC behind, it's called it's a 4-wheel drive. So it has both the front, shaft and the rear shaft, the drive shaft. But however, there is a problem with the front shaft, with this 4MATIC. With the 4MATIC, like it hardly brakes. I've been using this car since I bought it for roughly about. I've been using it actively driving for about 2 years, which is quite a long time. Considering the way roads are in Lagos, it's very crazy. Yeah, people. Gentle Bishop, what's up, Gentle? Oh, cool, man. Did you convert the car AC to maintenance automatic compressor? Yeah, I think what is in my car currently is a manual compressor. Because however, the thing picks up on its own sometimes. But they told me it was a manual compressor, so I'm not exactly sure. Oh wow, you use a Benz C240. Cool, man. Is just a compressor? Is it a compressor? Is it a 4-plug? Yeah, it should be the 4-plug, I guess. Let us know. Emeka, wow, somebody. I have a brother that also use. Did you convert the? Okay, yeah, no, I never converted it, but I have a very good AC technician. Very good AC technician. I don't know if I can drop his number here. Okay, maybe you can. Message me, send me a message, a direct message on probably my Instagram, so I can give you the guy's contact. Do you have problem with your AC? Let me know if you have problem with your AC. Okay, it's 12 plugs. Oh wow, yours is 12 plugs. So mine is also 12 plugs. What year of vehicle do you use? Mine is 2005. Wow, man, it can be very horrible driving without AC. I know that feeling, especially when you drive a leather interior. Wow, 2002. How long have you been using your car? I'm so glad I'm seeing somebody using a Mercedes just like myself. Emeka Nacho. I hope I pronounced that right. Do you drive with Bolt? 2002. It's quite old. I don't think Bolt accepted that car, but Uber will. Let's know if Bolt accepted it or not. And is yours a 4MATIC or non-4MATIC? Is it the regular? Wow, I'm so excited. I'm seeing somebody driving the same car I drive. Oh, Gentle Bishop wanted to get a Mercedes but changed his mind. What's up? Why did you change your mind? Why are you scared? Why did you chicken out? I like the car, Sha. It's rear wheel drive. Oh, cool, man. You are very lucky. Your suspension are very cheap to maintain. Like all these things, what I'm spending right now on my own maintenance right now on just one leg will take care of the both legs. In fact, the rear leg of your own car. So you're lucky. I'm actually looking for a rear wheel drive too. I'm actually looking for one. I've been seeing some offer. I'm contemplating if I'm to take it or not. Oh, you're scared of the cost of maintenance. See, let me tell you, what I noticed in Mercedes is that maintenance doesn't come often. Like my car hardly breaks. It hardly breaks. However, these suspension things right now, they are killing me right now. I must say the truth. Yeah, so let me give a rundown. Let me continue what I was saying before I got distracted by people joining the house. You guys are welcome. This is the Driverpreneur channel. You know, I'm a driver here in the city of Lagos State, Nigeria. I share my experience as a driver. You know, it's not easy driving in such city. You know, like this is Allen right now, and the time is. I have a wristwatch here, but this one doesn't. This one tell African time. Probably around. This should be past 5. So the traffic right now is kind of. Oh, John Tayo is looking forward to joining the rideshare industry. Cool, man. Do you want to join as a driver, or do you want to join as an investor? Probably get some cars and install tracker in them. You know, let other people drive for you, or you want to drive yourself. Yes, the Formatic is actually I heard Formatic is very expensive to maintain, but it's a super rugged car. Yeah. Like the suspension is the only thing that differentiates it from the non-Formatic. The suspensions, especially in front, the back is the same thing. Then it has what is called, it has an auxiliary. Like this car can never get stuck. Like this car like literally saved my life in some circumstances. Like sometimes where maybe you are reversing, you enter into a hole, you know, it comes out on its own. You know, it does crazy shit. Like it can climb like very rugged terrain, you know, muddy terrain without getting stuck. Yeah. It's quite a rugged car, like especially the engine and gear, like very rugged. I had a friend that's using a Civic, and the Civic was barely 1 year, and he was already changing. He was already changing his gearbox. I was like, wow. Well, anyways, back to it. So what I spent so far in trying to get my car fixed, the shaft, I repaired it in Olowo. They really did a very awful job. That's why I took the car. I took the last one I had in Yaba. I took the shaft to Clegg. The shaft that cost at 5,000 naira on the norms, that cost at 5,000 naira, I was able to fix the first one because that first one was badly damaged. All the boris got missing. I was able to fix that one for 13,000 naira. However, that money can buy you a shaft, and you get change if you use a Big Daddy or a Corolla. I think Corolla's shaft is currently about, maybe, if I'm right, to buy a shaft should be around 10,000 or maybe 8,000 or 9,000 or so. I guess so. Oh, okay. This guy is only having Emeka. Not only AC be my wahala. I do all my maintenance myself from YouTube videos. In fact, that's how I discovered your channel. Big ups and more wins. Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you for that kind word, man. I appreciate, man. I swear, I appreciate. Emeka, you know, I appreciate that one. Thank you very much. Yes, if not AC, now if you are based in Lagos, I get AC technician. I say if you touch your AC, it is fine now. You know, just forget AC for the next 1 year. You know, just avoid some kind of terrain. Not go to enter too much water. Your AC will serve you. This one a guaranteed AC technician. I've recommended a lot of people to him, and all of them come back to give testimonies about the guy. You know, fix. One thing about AC, I shared a video about AC. If you've not seen that video, go check the video out. Most of our AC technicians are spoiling our AC in this country. They usually put this very cheap oil that's 500 naira. Meanwhile, the recommended AC oil is oil 8. I talked about that in that video. It's oil 8, but they put the wrong AC oil in the compressor, and it damages. The only car that can survive that AC oil, the only car is a compressor that can survive it is the Peugeot 406. That car has one of the most rugged AC system in the entire world. The Peugeot 406. The AC not the die. They even rework the AC. Yeah. So back to my spending so far. I did the shaft for 13,000 naira. That was 13,000 naira. I paid workmanship. I gave the guy about 3,500 because it was an emergency job. He had to pull it out, take it to the market, bring it back, you know, fix it. What else did he do? Yeah, I think that was all. I gave him 3,500 for bringing him off of his workshop, which is fair enough. Then now the second one is pulling off, and I was hearing one very horrible noise on that same side of my leg. So somebody looked at it and said it's the shock absorber that is making that noise. Shock absorber for just one side without the spring and the pad is 20,000 naira. I was to pay for that one. That was today and got it delivered. But however, on losing the shock absorber, we discovered it's not the shock absorber that is the fault. That is the shock absorber pad. Because one thing about Mercedes is the suspensions. I don't know how they constructed their suspensions. Is very rugged. I don't understand the technology behind it. It's very like if I fix all these things now in my car and drive my car, it should be as if I'm driving a brand new car. It should be very, very stable. Because I recently changed the lower arm. That lower arm too is one of our very expensive components. I bought that lower arm I bought it for 35,000 naira. I gave the guy that fixed it 2,000 naira, plus my transport and everything. Approximately to everything was 40,000 naira. And from an economics point of view, they consider all costs involved. And that's pretty much it. I think that's where the Mercedes-Benz beat the Volkswagen in terms of suspensions, because I interviewed somebody that used a Volkswagen and he talked about the suspension, that the suspension were not very rugged because he also used the Mercedes-Benz in the past. So that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. Man, this is very stressful. Seriously, very stressful. It kept me under a lot of financial pressure. They're trying to provide the money to pay for these things. So I'm waiting for the guy that took the shock absorber to go fix. So that means I'm going to get back 20,000 naira from the guy I bought the shock absorber from. I'm going to get back my 20,000 naira because I told him that when we lose it, we notice it's not the shock absorber, that is the shock absorber pad. So I hope I'm able to get my money back and sort some of these other bills. There's always bills coming left, right, center. It's just crazy. But no matter how the bills come at you, always make sure you try to create something for yourself. Because I notice one thing is anytime I have money in my account, like money, I have a little bit of confidence to even think of coming up to put up some videos. But anytime I'm so down red, it's just like I'm inside hiding. So what car do you use? Let us know in the comment section. People talked about using Mercedes. That's Emeka Ehinacho used a Mercedes-Benz. Gentle Bishop actually ran away from Mercedes-Benz because he was scared of the maintenance cost. However, Emeka just gave us an expo that the car doesn't have trouble. He's been using his own for about a year now. All it does is the maintenance, which is change of oil and all. Then the AC is giving him a problem, and I've told him that he should contact me. So I give him a good link for AC. I think I'll have this guy number written somewhere, because the guy is actually very good with AC. I'm surprised that my AC is giving me up to this number of months. Oh, Emmanuel Adeyemi, I use a Camry Big Daddy 2005. Cool, that same car, that's what my dad also used. What's your challenge so far with your car? What's the challenge? What's the cost of maintenance? How much do you average on fuel? Yeah, Emeka, how much do you average on fuel? Which city do you drive in? Where did you drive? Do you drive in Lagos? What platform do you drive in? For Emmanuel Adeyemi that drives a Camry Big Daddy 2005, share your experience. What is your experience so far with the car? What's the biggest upsides and the the downsides? Somebody drove me, an Uber driver picked me up. That was when my car broke down yesterday, and I enjoyed the drive. It was the Camry, and he said he fixed his suspension systems 3 months ago, and I really enjoyed the drive. So what's your own experience with the car? Oh, I use a Toyota Metric 2005 for Bolt. Wow, nice. That's a nice car. It's well raised above the ground. You're enjoying some bit of some luxury too. So what's your experience with the metrics? I want everybody to be open out here, because a lot of drivers are confused about cars to drive. I see this message like people asking what car. This is my first car that I'm driving for this long. I have driven a Nissan in the past. If you've been a long time subscriber, you notice I've driven a Nissan, and my experience with the Nissan was not exactly nice because the electronics of that car was it was very shitty. The airflow meter was always going bad. The what's it called? The crankshaft sensor was always going bad. Kept me stuck a couple of times. The fuel pump. I eventually sold the car, but it's the car has some upsides. It has some, you know, thumbs upside. The fuel efficiency is not bad. The Nissan has very good fuel efficiency. So the four plug, you know, very very efficient. I use a Toyota Matrix for both. That's Henry. Okay, can you drop the AC guy contact here? Yes, I will drop it, but this is a live stream and I'm using the same phone. So once I'm done with the live stream, I will make the guy's contact available on the pinned comments of this video, so you guys can reach out to him. He's in Lagos, Costain, you know, and he's quite good at his craft. So what's your experience? What's your experience with the Toyota Matrix? Let's hear in the comment section. That's Henry. What's your experience so far with the Big Daddy, the Camry 2005? Let's hear. Let other drivers want to hear. Also tell us how much you average on fueling in a day and which city you drive in. Just do a brief intro of yourself and your experience with your car. Just on that format, you know, which city you drive in, how much you average in a day with so amount of fuel. You know, how much fuel you use in a day. For me, sometimes it depends on how I drive. I average within 5,000 naira fuel to 6,000 max. Sometimes 4,000, depending on how many hours I spend online and how much I hustle that day. So let's know. I know a lot of drivers are itching to know the experience of other drivers with certain types of cars, because cars are now very expensive. I was checking online. My car now is about almost 2 million. This car, I bought it back then 1.3 million. This car Tokumbo now is about 2 million naira plus. You know, and I bought this car 1.3 million naira like just 3 years ago. You know, the market right now is crazy. So people will want to know your experience with the car you use, so that this can help them to, you know, seek alternative. You know, because I can't imagine doing this business now and I'm buying a car of 2.5 million naira to enter these same roads in Lagos. Like, I shared some videos of some roads. Some roads are like River Niger. I'm talking of big water, like it's crazy. And funny enough, it's not just on the mainland. Even on the island, you also experience it. There's this road called Alpha Beach Road. I experienced it on Alpha Beach Road. It was crazy. I was entering water, boom. I was like, man, what is going on? I believe that was where the water entered into my shaft, dried all the grease in it, and then I had it pulled out on the way. Oh, Emmanuel Adeyemi is giving us an update. He said Camry Big Daddy is good, fuel economy and rugged. Cool. That's nice. Wow. How long have you been using the Camry? Please let us also know how long have you been using the Camry active on the platform, on the Rideshare platform. Okay, can you draw? Yeah, of course. I said I'll drop that number at the end of this video. I'll actually drop the number. So I'm still here. I'm kind of hungry. Let me look for one restaurant to go and eat, man. I need to put food in my stomach, even if it's chicken. All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining this live stream. And that's what I've spent so far. You know, virtue really left me. Let me go get something to eat. I really need something to eat right now. So thank you guys for joining the live stream. If this is your first time coming across this channel, this is the Driverpreneur channel. I'm a Lagos-based driver. I've been driving on the city of Lagos for about 2 years now. So if this is your first time coming across my video, I share my experience, you know, as regard car maintenance, you know, my experience with the car I currently use. I, you know, talk about my experience as a driver. You know, there are a lot of things I share on this video on my channel. You can go check other videos that I recommended and see what I do. Not drive, not a thief. So that is it for today. Today live stream is kind of impromptu, but you know, sometimes it happens. I was just in the mood to just do this live stream. Oh, before I go, let me take this last comment. I use 4K fuel per day. I have not have any engine fault since I bought the car, and the car just completed 2 years this month. Wow, 2 years this month. Wow, you must be very keen on maintaining your car. That's nice. I like that. Good, man. Good one. That Big Daddy is not bad. If you can do 4K fuel in a day, it's not bad. You know, Because I see a lot of videos where people get their Corolla snatched, you know, their Corolla, you know, vandalized. Like this, my car now, I parked it here overnight and nothing happened to it. It's here. So guys, that's it. Let me go grab something to eat. I'm very hungry. So it's from me to all you guys out there. I'm